Hello there, guys. I'm just out for another explore today, and this is an area I've had on my wish list for a while. So, all right, let's give it a try. If we find something cool, if not, then it's just a good day for an explorer. Well, I just made my way up some pretty rough talus, and didn't really expect to find anything here, but I thought I'd just take a look anyways. And up on this ridge above me, there are some petroglyphs. So now to see if I can find a way up there. Well, I'm just looking at this slope, and I don't know, maybe you can see how steeply this drops away here. But the glyphs are right up here on this next ledge. All right, I successfully made it up this ledge. So let's see what's here. Noticed several glyphs, and I'm excited to see what we've got. And just a reminder, if you're out exploring, maybe a recent concert t-shirt is not the best shirt for climbing through brush. But wow, there we go. There's the first glyph that I noticed. Kind of interesting. And next to it here, almost a caduceus type glyph. Let's see if we can get a little closer to that one. Oh, looks like there's some anthropomorphs and maybe a spiral down the ways a bit too. So let's see what's here. All right. Oh, wow. So this one, we got a deer or elk and a bow hunter hunting this elk. That's kind of cool. And here is that other glyph that I mentioned. This one is probably 3 feet tall. It's interesting. There's some little marks here next to this deer or elk. And yes, there is a spiral here. There we go. That's interesting. That's cool. Interesting find. And one that has not been vandalized at all. So, interesting place. I'm glad I made it to here. Wow. Just an amazing place. I'm seeing the glyphs over here, and that's where when I was from a distance away, I thought I might find some. The glyphs are on this face here. Let's see if I can take one more last look and then move on to our next spot. Just a view from the other direction on this spiral. This really doesn't get much sunlight in here. Not much patina on this ledge at all until you get over further where the other glyphs are. So we got our hunter with his bow. We got this stick with the spiral. And that other glyph here next to it. Well, there appear to be some white marks here as well. All right, let's see if I can find my way down this wall. Oh, let's get up there and take a look. It looks like there's quite a bit here at this one. Let's get in closer. Unfortunately, people seem to leave their trash everywhere they go. But let's take a look. First, I think there is something here on this rock. Is the first one we get up to. I can't quite make it out. Looks like a zoomorph of sorts here. Maybe something in there as well. We got a roughly pecked oval here on the next little rock. And let's go around the corner to where I saw the cool stuff. Wow, really cool. Bighorn sheep looking glyph. The sheep is definitely the biggest here on this panel. And boy, a bunch more too. Another big sheep. That one's really huge. It's hard to see in the, but it shows up quite well on the video screen. Hopefully it shows up well for you too. But very cool. Got some smaller ones here in front of it. Some more zoomorphs here. Some more cool ones. Some more sheep here as well. Or antelope. Got some, these are kind of hard to see what they are. These are interesting as well. Some zoomorphs. Oh, hey, and one here up high as well. That's kind of interesting. Huh, long neck. That's unusual. And on the next wall, got another zoomorph sheep type glyph. Another one next to it, some random patterns and more peck marks. Oh, and there's a really long sheep. That's cool. It's unusual to see one that long. Another that's kind of long as well. Yeah, and it still goes around the corner. Wow. This is definitely a good find. I'm glad I came. Very cool. As I make my way around the corner from that last scene, got another really large pecked sheep of some sort right here as well. And a smaller one down here next to him. Very cool. Something roughly scratched in here. Very cool stuff. Well, that appears to be about it for this wall. Let's make our way back down there and take one more glance and see if there's anything we might have missed. And pick up that bottle and carry it out. I hate seeing trash out in places like this. Wow, that's just amazing. I'm glad I found this panel today. So very cool. It's huge. Well, I guess I might as well move on to the next site. See if I can see some more stuff before it's time to go. Looks like we may be getting towards sunset soon. But I think there's hopefully more to see still. So onward. Well, I was right. There is more to see. Just around the next rock, we got this small glyph here. Not quite sure what that is. But yeah, we got a couple more things, maybe a spiral of sorts here as well. But let's keep going. See what else there is to see. There may be some more stuff on this next wall. Holy cow. So, from rock, up here, up high, there's more to see. A bunch up here. Still climbing my way up. But definitely excited to get up here and see some of this. This is all new to me. But doesn't look like it's been vandalized much and pretty well undisturbed. So let's get in here a little closer and see. Very, very neat stuff. Let's see what we can find a way up here. This might be the best place to see it from. just not much to stand on here. There you go. There's this wall. I don't think I'm going to climb up any higher than this today. But there's the one wall. Got some interesting anthropomorphs here. And let's turn around and see the other one. And here's this other wall. We'll start at the top this time, I guess. A couple of anthros here. Very cool. Some more patterns of sorts. And that's a really cool anthro there. I wonder what that means. Some sort of Katsina. That's really cool. Really cool sight. So much here to see. Glad I made my way up here. I wonder if there's anything up higher on this next ledge to see. Oh, there's even more on this wall than I thought I could see at the time. But there's that anthropomorph that I saw first up here. Another interesting glyph here. Can't really make out what that might be, but very, very unusual. So cool. I'm glad I made my way up here. That one is just intriguing. I think that's my favorite of the day. Interesting wall, interesting find. I'm glad I made it here today. I'm curious if there are more glyphs over here on this next wall. So let's make our way over there and then we'll call it a day. So, good explore. Been a fun afternoon. Now I just got to get down this little ledge. So, shouldn't be too tough. I made it up okay. Well, there's even more. This may require a drone to get up there to see these glyphs. I don't know how I could make it up there without some sort of support. But man, there's some cool glyphs up there. Wish I could see them better. But so very interesting. Neat sight. Wish I could see up higher. But I don't think there's any way to get up there up on that ledge, at least for me right now. Maybe if I was 40 years younger. I've made my way around to where I can see this ledge a little better. And that's even cooler than I thought. That's really cool. That's amazing. There's a lot up there on that ledge. And I wish I could get up there to stand up there, but I just don't think I can. So let's zoom in a little better. So, wow, just stuff all over up there. That one's cool. And that one is really interesting. That whole wall is cool. I just don't have words to express it. Absolutely amazing. What's cool is the further I get away from that wall, the more I see up there. It's just covered with glyphs. It's really amazing. So very cool. Let's see if I can zoom in on that a little bit more. Wish I could get up there on that ledge. But this is going to be the best view for today. So amazing. Well, I came around one more corner. I was about to give up. And I got this big crosshatch right here. It's unusual. And very exciting. So much good stuff today. This side of the canyon does not disappoint. I'm glad I made it over here today. Well guys, this has been a very enjoyable hike today. We've seen some cool stuff. I'm sure there's tons more to see on these cliffs and in this box. But I'm gonna call it a day. Get home, get some dinner going, and maybe a beer. But thanks for joining me on this adventure, and thanks for sticking with me this long. Got a bunch more stuff in the works that I just haven't had a chance to master yet. We'll see if we can get some of this going. It's been a long break. I've had a lot of interruptions with work and extra hours, and makes me not want to sit in front of a computer when I get home. But we'll see if we can get this one going. Until then, cheers folks. Bye. Stay safe. Well, I'm on my way out. And right here in the trail. No trail, game trail, I guess. Big piece of pottery. Smooth wall. It's interesting. Very good pattern on it. I'll have to put this somewhere where it won't get damaged or stepped on by the game as they come through.